Good evening, everybody. For Palio, are you implying that my go live message was so bad that you wanted to -2 me out of the door? I don't get it. I don't understand. Pikmin, Forest of Hope, by the way, for those who are curious about the music. Oh, goodness. Okay. I have a story, chat. It's not a good story, but it's a story nonetheless. So I was lurking on Ceramity's stream earlier today, and it's playing Animal Crossing for the GameCube. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I bought it the day it came out. I remember playing it. And it's like, oh, that's really, you're a real classic gamer. And I'm like, and there someone else in chat's like, he just called you old, bro. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, he's not wrong. That was fun. Just in case he ever sees this, I totally don't mind. I was just messing back, but no, it was fun. Um, yeah, much like Animal Crossing for the GameCube, um, this is one of those games that we got pretty shortly after it came out, which makes me feel a little bit old. But man, was it a fun game! I really enjoyed it. Really, really love the Pikmin games. 2's hard though. 4's pretty. The later levels in 4 are pretty tough too. I'm glad that it kind of got the love that I felt it deserved, though, because I know when Pikmin first came out, it didn't receive a whole lot of attention, I don't think. It kind of came up against some stiff competition, though, because it came out with Melee, which I think to this day, Smash Brothers Melee is one of the more celebrated games on the GameCube. So, and it deserves it. It's a great game. But, yeah. They did Pikmin 2 on the GameCube, but then we didn't see a sequel until the Wii U. I was so happy that they ported that to the Switch. And then we got 4 on the Switch, and everybody loved the heck out of 4, and for good reason. It was good. It was very good. But, yeah, I'm so happy that Pikmin's getting some love these days. But yeah, tonight we are playing, and hopefully I'm not going to mispronounce it, but I think it's Neva. It is from the same developer as GRIS, which I really, really enjoyed. And, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and let's start it up. Alright, so I haven't configured it yet, chat. This is my first startup of it, so hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully I can kind of work with... No, I don't want to be on. Nope, that's not what I want either. There we go. Oh yeah, that's really blown out. Alright, so the secret is that I should have started it up because it went straight to title. My only fear is that with a lot of games these days, they often will like do like a cutscene, and I don't want to miss any of that. See if we can adjust some settings here. Get it the way I want it to be. Okay, windowed, resolution, 16 by 900. VSync on, yes please. Oh no, I assume that's high. Okay. Green intensity. Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay. My old ancient eyes being as established earlier, my old ancient eyes that saw the birth of the GameCube. They're not good, chat. I can't see anything anymore. There we go. So I had to squint to see the grain on the image that they were speaking of. All right. All right, I think I'm happy with how this looks. Perpalio, I'm going to rely on you a little bit for audio levels, so let me know if I need to do some adjustments, please. And let's go ahead and start it off. Play the game as a classic adventure game. Play the game focusing on the narrative without death and with slightly easier challenges. Let's go ahead and do adventure mode. I'm not like super into like extremely difficult kind of gaming, but I don't expect this is going to be like, you know, Soulsborne level of difficulty. So just the slider until both sides are barely visible. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think that's good. Gotta be kind to my tired old eyes. Chat every frame. It's a little work of art. It's so gorgeous already. Hey, Jerkface, welcome in. Good to have you. How are you doing tonight? Foy and Cheese Days, hi. It's been a while, so glad to have you in. Oh, pretty good, Jerkface. Hanging in there. Play a game. Is it Poe muted or quiet? I figured I'd let the narrative play out real quick.
Neva.
Also, I cannot say this enough. Thank you, Dev, for including PlayStation glyphs in your game. It is a small touch, and it is so welcome. Oh, your video muted. Okay. Glad to be in, ready to be devastated, apparently. Yeah, right. What have I dragged this into? Alright. Okay. Ooh.
Neva.
I'm exploring the controls a little bit, chat. Man, this art is so stunning. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not surprised. Like, GRIS is so beautiful, and I was... Ever since I finished it up, I'm like, I really, really wanted to try out this, which came out, I think, late last year. But I didn't want to stack um, the same developer's games back to back, so I wanted to wait just a little bit. Um, Sequel to Grease or from the same developer? It is just the same developer. I do not believe it's a sequel. My mod is having technical difficulties. Wish you the best of luck, Perpalio. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, it's adorable, isn't it? I yeah. Sometimes when I'm making like YouTube thumbnails, I have a hard time coming up with a clever thing. Then there's games like this that'll play sometimes where it's like I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out what of the thousands of images I'd like to use. It's a problem I think I'd almost rather have than the oh gosh, nothing particularly interesting or funny happened on stream. What do I make into a thumbnail? Yeah, it is. I love this art. Jerkface, if I can make a recommendation, if you, oh, puppy, no! Oh, Grease is a really beautiful game as well. If you want to check that out sometime, it's a cool one.
Neva.
I think their art's matured a little bit, but it is. Can I pet the puppy? Oh, pet puppy. But it is likewise just very stunning to look at. Yeah, right. Any game where you can pet cats or dogs is a good game in my book. That's why Tome was so good. Puppy crying when it hit the ground. I know, right? It's a little heartbreaking. And I think other than the trailer for this, I don't really know what I'm getting into. So, um, a lot of the games that I've like kind of have been picking up for streaming, I've tried to sort of avoid watching too much or looking up too much for them because a lot of them I kind of want to just be surprised with you guys. So, other than knowing this is about a girl and a dog, that's about all I know. So, I'm not sure. I think it's been a while since I've played a sad game, so maybe we can bring that theme back. I'm sure it'll not have a bittersweet ending. Yeah, right? Exactly. Hey guys, do you want to play some Rakuen with me? Do you want to build a little world with me? Oh, puppy, 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 puppy. Yeah, verdigris is really beautiful to look at. It's going to turn out that the game is entirely just me walking a dog through a beautiful forest, and I am here for that. I am fine with this as a style of game that needs to exist. I promise I'm not trying to abandon the dog, but kind of wanted to just check up here. It felt like there might be something. Maybe not. Okay, pup, where are you? Sweetie, where'd you go? Oh, ooh. Okay. Whoops. There we go. I'd say the music is really wonderful too. It's got just the right sound for it. So, playing Grease, I could definitely, at least it seemed like the developers had definitely played Journey, and I think there were a couple little nods to it. And I see this mountain in the distance with the crack down the center, and once again I'm like, wonder if it's a little nod to Journey. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Ugh. Cool. Wasn't expecting hand plants. Neither was I.
Neva.
Oh, I can't get. Okay, I see. I need to go chop the tree down from the other side. Man, I don't like how those trees float. When they float like that, it makes me nervous that they're gonna fall back down. Yes! For Palio, that is a great use of my very dopey emote. I appreciate it. I need to figure out how to do that transparency layer and re-upload it. That's probably going to be a weekend project. And I had a couple other. Oh no, puppy, no! Puppy.
Neva.
Right. Puppy needs more hugs.
Neva.
Oh, I don't like that. Giving you some Mononoke vibes? Yeah, right? Seeing the giant boars in the field kind of made me think of that as well. Oh, these cool guys keep regrowing. Lovely. Oh, I have not watched Mononoke in years. I should watch it. It's a good movie. Also the goo people from the Witch of the Waste and Howl's Moving Castle, and a little bit of No Face, maybe even, and Spirited Away.
Neva.
Oh, I don't like that at all, chat. And speaking of the Mononoke ness, like the I don't remember what they're called, but the little ghosts in the trees that rattle. Kodama, maybe? Ah, yeah, nice. Jinx. Realizing I also haven't seen Mononoke in years. I really like it. Not maybe my favorite Ghibli movie, but very much um, I feel like maybe one of their best works. My favorite is probably always going to be Kiki's Delivery Service. Sort of like a very comforting watch, but I would say I'm hard pressed to find any of the Miyazaki movies that I don't care for, except for Ponyo. Um, I don't care for Ponyo,
Neva.
and it's one of those ones like I'm not sure that it's like I wouldn't even say it's bad. I think I'm not the intended audience for it, you know. I think it is very much designed to be like a children's movie, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's very beautifully animated, but I feel like the plot's a little thin for my personal taste. I feel like there's something there to collect. A little glow. But how do I get... Ah. Alright, buddy, don't get into trouble. I need to go check on this. There we go. No, I'm a big Porco Rosso fan, but I feel you about Ponyo. I love Porco Rosso. Uh,
Neva.
that one is just wonderful. Oh, okay, I guess we're going down. Okay. Um, when I... Boy, I'm dating myself again. Um, I remember when Disney had the license for the Ghibli movies, and they were releasing them on DVD, and we were getting a bunch of ones that we had never gotten. And there was a batch that came out, and I want to say it was like, and I could be wrong because it's been years, but I think it was like Nausicaa, Porco Rosso, and The Cat Returns all came out together, and I got the three of them. And I was expecting to love Nausicaa, and I did not love Nausicaa. I guess that would be the other one that I would say I'm not like a huge fan of. I love the manga, not a huge fan of the anime of the movie. Um, I wasn't sure I would think of Porco Rosso. It was not the one that I thought I would love, but it turned out to be like probably my favorite. But Cat Returns is a really close second from that batch. L. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. First, I thought it meant the L button. I'm like, how do I? It's a kind of an awkward downward attack. I think Nausicaa is still really good, but it's been a while since I've watched it. The manga blows it out of the water. I think my biggest problem with it is I like the story, but it's trying to compress so much material into like an hour and a half, and it feels like it's. Oh, I probably just use the downward thrust on that. That's all right. I'll remember that I can do that next time. Spoiler chat. I think I was too young when I saw it. I should revisit it. I should too. It's been a few years. Um, but if you can get your hands on the manga, I would highly recommend it. It's 7 volumes. It usually comes in a big print, if I remember correctly. Oh, this guy's throwing turds everywhere. Um, the yeah, no, it's really good. I would recommend that. Ow! Gosh darn it! Ah, you silly goober. Okay, I'm. Oh, are you kidding me? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I think part of the reason I prefer the manga is just like I think there's actually an entire faction that's left out of the movie. Like they kind of put two together, and there's a lot of nuance that I feel is lost, and a lot of fleshing out of the factions that make them maybe a little less hated. Um, I'm probably misremembering, and it's been such a while since I've read it that I should probably read it again myself. But I feel like much like Mononoke has a lot of nuance in its factions. Like there isn't like Ashitaka's a good guy, right? That's pretty well established, I feel. But the people who he interacts with, the different groups, are not necessarily black and white, right? They're very, uh, they all do good and bad. And I appreciate that. That's very good storytelling. And I feel the same is sort of true with Nausicaa in the manga, where these factions are a little bit more, there's more nuance. And it's not quite so just like, oh, these people are evil, these people are evil, these people are good, kind of thing. Puppy. Well, more puppy pets. Also, Howl's Moving Castle is wonderful. That's also kind of like, ooh, lovely. Um, Much like Kiki, that's sort of a comfort watch for me. And I'll throw this out here too. I would say Joe Hisaishi might be my favorite living composer. I absolutely adore his music. His compositions are stunning. I should actually really watch The Boy and the Heron again. I watched it when it came out on HBO Max, but I only watched it once and I really enjoyed it. But I just want to give it another go because one watch through, you miss a lot, I feel. At least, let me rephrase it. I miss a lot when I watch something for the first time. Oh, and you know what I have not seen? I have not seen As the Wind Rises. I need to watch that as well. Today on Ghibli Talk. Okay, so I'm thinking this is not a direct fight. Oh. Oh! That was horrifying. Oh no. Alright. Thank you, Perfalio. I almost took another hit there because I was reading your rib bozo. Oh, hi, Serene. I'll read your message in just a second. Welcome in. Take a moment to pet the dog. Oh no. Well. Alright. Third time's a charm, chat. We got this. Okay. Tonight we learned that Poe should probably focus on the game sometimes instead of trying to read the chat. Okay. Boo. Boo! Got it. I believe in me. I can do it. There we go. Got this air dash like Mega Man and Mega Man X2. Okay, boo. Also boo.
Neva? Neva!
Well, now who invited No Face? Yeah, right. We were just talking Ghibli. I am not ignoring you. Okay, I'm ignoring you a little bit, Propalio. Uh, part of a speed strat. Yeah, beginning to believe. Thank you, thank you. All right. All caught up. I'm glad the game reminded me that I can do that. Twitch is confined you to ad jail. I'm sorry, Berpalio. It'll do that.
Neva! Neva!
Oh, Ganoush. Gah. Oh man. Ugh. What irritates me the most about that is it says streamer is taking an ad break and you miss a solid amount of time watching the stupid ads. Definitely doesn't choose to take an ad break. Yeah, no, I can confirm I have no control over when ads play.
Neva? Neva?
Only time I know streamers doing that is to go to the bathroom, yeah. I don't know if there's a way that you can trigger an ad break though, if you like take an actual BRB session, or if there is, I haven't figured out how to do that. So, but I'm still like learning a lot of the Twitch behind the scenes things. So, I think there is. Okay, gotcha. Else they can see the ad breaks coming, so they can get up and go to the bathroom. Puppy's still trapped. Okay. Um, I will have to learn. Is this a skill that can be taught? But one that cannot be taught by the Jedi? There we go. No, you can use the capture software for a break like that. Really? Okay, well, I'm gonna... Serene, perhaps you can teach me your ways sometime. I'll look into it a little bit more. OBS. OBS seemed like the generally well-liked and easy enough to use, so that's what I've been using. Ouch. And open source, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. And actually, just genuinely, from my experience with it, I've been really enjoying OBS. It's got a lot of pieces, and I haven't played with everything. Puppy hug. Takes some getting used to for sure, yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah. there's a lot of things I need to um, play around with on it, and just want to get better with streaming in general and the technology. Um, so constantly a learning process. There are more user-friendly ones, but they cost for the features, and I'd rather go open source. Oh, it looks like our friend is back, chat. Ow! Wow. Let's try that one more time. I have the high ground, Anakin.
Neva.
That thing just licked you? It might have. I don't want to think about it too much, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, no.
Neva.
You, Perpalio, I did not need to see that. You know, I'm not sure if I feel worse that I know what that's a reference to, or not, but ugh. That Vincent Sauce has some strange emotes. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, no, no. No, no. Oh. Oh, no. Get out of the... Okay. The worst part was once I was down in there, I couldn't quite jump high enough to get out of it. Oh, gotta love it. I'm glad you can do the Sephiroth strike in this. Right? Oh, ganoosh. Yeah, let's see if I bet I can get over there. Bells, frogs, big berries. Alright, let's see if I can do this without dying. Aha! Success. Peter Pan magic cheese. Sephiroth. Hmm. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go, but I am not quite getting there. Uematsu chose some weird lyrics, but it sounds good. No comment. Hmm.
Neva! Neva!
Figure it'd be worth trying to call the dog. When your music is that good, you can choose whatever lyrics you feel like, right? That's kind of how I feel about with Gorillaz. I love me some Damon Albarn, but if you listen to some of those lyrics, it's like, huh? Oh, come on. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here, Chad? Am I just bad, which is very possible here. Hmm. There we go. Wow. Okay. It probably looked like I was doing terribly, and I'm not going to say that I wasn't. That was kind of a tight jump compared to most of the other jumps in here, which are pretty forgiving. Damage boost, exactly. Just about to say, have you tried jumping harder? Apparently I wasn't. I hadn't jumped hard enough. Hey, health restore. Very good. Puppy!
Neva!
Buddy. Press square to activate totem. Don't mind if I do. Cool. Looks like it worked. I learned that one from stream. Yeah, right? I remember this. I can't get over there. Can I? Maybe not. You jump harder, you just do better at the whole game. Feels a little Monument Valley in architecture. Oh, hey, Propelli, I'm actually glad that you mentioned Monument Valley. Monument Valley 3 has a release date on Steam now. I am definitely going to do that one pretty much as soon as it's ready. So that's an upcoming one. It's late July. I love Monument Valley, and I was really excited about 3, and I was less excited when it was like, oh, Netflix is bankrolling it, so you have to have a Netflix account to play it. And I think Monument Valley was one of the first. 1 and 2 were a couple of the first games that I streamed, in a way. I remember them being like a couple of the first ones that I made YouTube thumbnails for. And I really tried to figure out a way to do Monument Valley 3. Android emulators, a whole bunch of other little things. And after fighting it, I just like, I'm just gonna give up on this. And so when it was announced that it was going to be coming to Steam, and hey, buddy, little puppy pet here. Um, and I think I originally saw it like Switch 2, but then I saw that it was on Steam as well. I went ahead and it's on my wish list, and I'll be getting that right away. So if you enjoyed Monument Valley 1 and 2, I will be doing 3 in the not too distant future. Once again, I'm gonna have trouble finding. I'm gonna have trouble finding a single frame from this that I
Neva.
am gonna use for the YouTube thumbnail. Man, again, it's a nice problem to have. God, this has a real feel to it. He ruined it, chat. Ganoushka. Mm-hmm. Ad break. Oh no. No joke. Oh. Ugh. Good boy, chat. This is getting a little close for comfort. Ah, darn it. Maybe the death animation should be the YouTube thumbnail, seeing as how frequently it's been coming up. Oh, darn it. I will say the game has very generous hitboxes, which is very appreciated. Why am I playing Elden Ring? Why indeed? Come on. No, 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 don't like this, don't like this. No, poo. Or when am I playing Elden Ring? Sorry, I misread that. Never, because I am not a fan of that style of game. Oh, I thought I was far enough away, darn. But I could be. You know, it's interesting, like looking at certain streamers and or just YouTubers and such. Like, I sometimes wonder if people like Markiplier ever intended to like get famous off of playing horror, or if it's just like people love their reactions so much that was just sort of what they became famous and known for, and it's like, well, now it's my thing. I don't think though that I don't see myself becoming a Soulsborne streamer, like that becoming my claim to fame. Oh, come on. Lame. So, I think my words have come back to bite me, chat, because at the very beginning of this, I'm like, there's a mode where it's like, play the story mode, or play, you know, normal difficulty or whatever. And I'm like, oh, it can't be, this isn't going to be a Soulsborne kind of game. This is not going to be that hard. I'm saying as I'm getting my rump repeatedly handed to me on a platter by Mr. Big Old No Face here. Oh, come on, no, get out of the way. I like that it can regain health from attacks here, but I am not doing well enough to restore much of my health. You know what? No, we're not leaving. He's gonna get slapped again, you big goober. Ah, full health now. And then immediately loses it. Come here. Oh, gracious. I think it really is just what the mob reacts to, as to how it goes. So you became a famous From Software player? Yeah, no. Play Armored Core. Armored Core is really cool. You know, Serene, I've heard of Armored Core, but I don't know anything about it. What? I don't even know what genre it is. What is it? Oh, poo. That was shame on me. That was bad. Also bad. It's a mecha game. Go. Get ready to make the mech that works with your style play. Okay. Okay, cool. Might check it out. I remember, although I never played it, always being kind of intrigued with like the Mech Warrior games back in the day. So I always thought the idea of like building a mech to fight would be fun as heck. Played the heck out of it. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ow, gosh darn. Customize the heck out of it. Played it back in the PS2 days. Haven't played the most recent one. Very cool. I never had a PS2. Yeah, it's going really well, Carpalio. I did have a PS3 though, and I got the last model that Sony made that had PS2 backwards compatibility. But then that poor thing died one hot summer afternoon. I was very sad about that. I got a PS3 Slim to replace it, but it was sad that it's like, oh well, now I don't have a PS2 built in, so not that I got a whole lot of PS2 games. I mostly got like no crab cakes. And, one of the main reasons I got it is I really wanted to. I'm having a good time with this. Um, I really wanted to play the Metal Gear Solid games because I got it when 4 came out, and so I that was kind of my opportunity to play through 2 and 3. I'd played Twin Snakes on the GameCube, which I think was really fun. I know some people don't like it because it's a little, Matrixy in some parts, which is, a legit criticism, but I really enjoy it. Okay, well that was just me being bad at this game. Oh, for gracious goodness, goober's sake. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, boo. That was lame. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, nerds. Terrible. Twin Snakes is a definitive experience, I feel. It lines up with the other games better than the OG. Um, yeah, I mean, I think so. I would actually agree with you on that. Um, this is probably going to sound like I haven't really played through the original, but I've, done okay, so I played Twin Snakes. I haven't really played the original Metal Gear Solid, but what I would say is from what I've seen of it, I wonder if the happy balance would be to tone down some of the cutscene stuff from Twin Snakes, like make it a little bit more like the original in terms of cutscene, but then keep like the very excellent recorded voices and stuff that kind of lines up more with the canon of the story after that point, if that makes sense. Like they really in the original. Okay, it's been a while. Is it Naomi? I think it's the character. They really kind of give her like a strong Russian accent, and then once it's Maylin, they give her like a really thick um, accent as well. And I'm not sure how I feel about that design choice myself. And I like the re-recorded lines personally. Ooh.
Neva. Neva.
There we go. It's like I need to pet the dog. Um, I need to scroll back a little bit here. Oh, I can't. I've lost control of my mouse. All right. All very enjoyable. I need to play 5. Like the voice direction in Twin Snakes better. big hang up with 5 is that they didn't bring David Hayter back. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Serene. That was kind of a... That sort of has hung me up a little bit with 5. The first season was summer. And I should be, like, I feel like I want to clarify a little bit. My issues with the accent in Metal Gear Solid 1 is that they feel like they're stereotypical. They're sort of over-the-top accents in a way that just feels kind of like unnecessary, if that makes sense. Um, like, obviously, you know, that an accent isn't a problem, but they just feel like they feel stereotyping, and that's why I don't like them. Perfect if you're playing through a Bond movie, right? Yeah, no joke. Exactly, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised if, sweetie, what you coughing on there? Borderline, is this offensive? Exactly, and that's sort of why I'm like, I don't really like the voice direction in MGS1 OG. Because I think you can do, like, there's times where a thick accent makes sense, and there's times where I feel like it doesn't necessarily, and yeah. All in all, Twin Snakes' voice direction would 100% say feels a lot better. Good job. Come on, sweetie. What was it that I... So when I got Disney Plus, I used to love Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers when I was little, and it was one of those shows that I never really caught much of, just because of the time slot that it was on and my availability to watch TV. And it was also just kind of finishing up its run anyway when I was like prescient and watching cartoons and anyway, it was on Disney Plus. It is on Disney Plus, and I turned it on. I'm like, oh man, Rescue Rangers! This is so exciting. I want to watch a little bit of to kind of give it a legit, little bit of a watch through. And watching it, I was a little bit taken aback as to how like kind of casual racism there is. And I was kind of mortified, and I'm like, oh, the things you don't notice when you're a little kid. So, suffice it to say, I have not been, haven't rewatched it. However, I was very excited with the DuckTales remake, which is very good. Speaking of, like, casual racism, the DuckTales, like the 80s DuckTales kind of suffers from that as well. Um, the remake is excellent, though. And there's actually a Rescue Rangers episode, which made me really happy. There's also I think, a Darkwing Duck episode, which is really cool. So, Poe recommends the I think it's 2017 DuckTales remake. I haven't watched all of it. I need to watch the last season, but it's pretty good. A lot of fun with it. And I'm not a huge David Tennant fan, but he's very good as Scrooge in that. Hold on, Chad. I need to do something real important. David Tennant seems like a really cool dude. Yes, he does. He legit seems like a pretty decent fellow. mechanic unlocked. Oh, that's a pit. I was... Oh, I was supposed to climb that wall, not jump down it. Whoops. Hmm? Got him. Alright, I feel like there's something on the other side. Can he get to it, chat? Oh, I just have to touch it. Good to know.
Neva.
Oh, I don't even have to fight anymore. Neva's just doing it all for me. Thank you, puppy. Oh, I was busy paying attention to the background instead of looking at what's happening.
Neva.
Good dog. It's always nice when there's a celebrity you like and they turn out to be a decent person. Okay, oh, I wasn't quite expecting that.
Neva.
So close, chat. So very close. Oh, that was kind of the game. Alright.
Neva.
Okay, chat. It's probably a good spot to call it for the night. And say, do I have to click save? I'm hoping there's an autosave. And hopefully it'll save at the checkpoint here. Um, as always, thank you so very much for being here. You are so appreciated. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday night of all nights. Um, if you feel so inclined, you should totally follow me here on Twitch. If you feel more inclined, you should totally go over to Blue Sky, check me out over there, check out my YouTube channel. Both of those links are in my About tab on Twitch if you are interested. Blue Sky has going live notifications as well as when the VODs go up onto YouTube. And if you liked what you saw here today, maybe check out some of my previous streams over there on the tubes. Recently, I've been playing through Mega Man X2, which I'm terrible at, but having a good time with it, mostly. Um, we did Deltarune Chapter 2 in preparations for 3 and 4, which just came out. We're also playing through Spiritfarer, which is a really wonderful game. And yeah, which we'll come back to soon, I promise. Um, yeah, thank you so much, chat. I hope you have a great night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. We'll continue Neva about the same time. All right. Oh, real quick, before I send you off, I just want to check something here because there was a streamer streaming. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna raid someone real quick here, chat. I'm gonna send you over to someone I really like who hasn't streamed for a while. So we're gonna send you over to Super Shiki, who is the composer for Plants vs. Zombies. It's the composer for um, the composer and creator for Rakuen and Mr. Saito, which are really wonderful games that I've streamed. So yeah, I'm gonna send you over to her. She's streaming for the first time in a couple months. All right, thank you so much, chat. Have a wonderful night. Take care.